Starting your journey towards renting your first apartment is an exciting milestone. It symbolizes independence in adulthood, but it also requires careful financial planning. Today, we'll guide you through 20 essential tips to save money for your first apartment, ensuring your transition is as smooth and financially responsible as possible. Tip 1. Master the art of extreme couponing. Transform couponing from a casual hobby into a strategic gain. The world of extreme couponing is where diligence, research, and organization can lead to dramatic savings on everyday purchases. By stacking coupons, waiting for sales, and even participating in rebate programs, you can slash your grocery and household item expenses significantly. The key is to use the savings specifically for your apartment fund, turning every dollar saved into a step closer to your goal. Tip 2. Host a digital marketplace extravaganza. In an era where online marketplaces thrive, your unused belongings can find new life and purpose. Platforms like eBay, Craigslist, and Facebook Marketplace are digital stages for the grand performance of selling your items, from that guitar you never learned to play, to clothes that no longer fit your style. Each sale adds a chorus of coins to your apartment fund. Be creative with your listings. Use quality photos and write compelling descriptions to maximize your earning. Tip 3. Embrace a minimalist challenge. Dare yourself to live with less. This doesn't mean stripping down to the bare essentials forever, but rather adopting a minimalist lifestyle for a set period. This challenge encourages you to evaluate what you truly need versus what you can do without it. Selling off or storing excess possessions not only simplifies your life, but can significantly bolster your apartment savings. It's a profound exercise in discovering the difference between want and need. Tip 4. Undertake a no-spend month. Imagine a month where your wallet stays closed and your bank account breathes a sigh of relief. A no-spend month challenges you to only spend on absolute necessities like rent, utilities, and basic groceries. Everything else is off limits. It forces creativity in using what you already have and highlights areas where your spending is more habit than necessity. The money you save during this period can provide a substantial boost to your apartment fund. Tip 5. Become a mystery shopper. This is a unique way to trim personal expenses while evaluating services. As a mystery shopper, companies will compensate you for your time and sometimes even reimburse you for your purchases. While this should not be relied upon as a primary income source, it can provide occasional perks and savings that contribute to your apartment savings goals. Tip 6. The sharing economy. Rent your space. If you have extra space, consider dipping your toes into the sharing economy. Platforms like Airbnb offer the opportunity to rent out part of your current residence for short periods. This can be particularly lucrative if you live in a high-demand area. The key here is to ensure that you're following all local regulations and guidelines. This strategy not only earns you extra income, but can also provide valuable experience in managing rental spaces. Tip 7. Brave the world of clinical trials. Participating in clinical research studies is not for the faint of heart, but it can be a way to earn money while contributing to medical advancements. Compensation varies widely depending on the nature of the study and the time commitment involved. Before diving in, thoroughly research to understand the potential risks and benefits. It's a path that requires careful consideration but can add an unconventional boost to your apartment fund. Tip 8. Forge your way to savings. Urban foraging is an adventurous way to supplement your grocery shopping. Many cities are home to edible plants and fruits that are free for the taking, with the proper knowledge. There are workshops and online communities dedicated to urban foraging that can teach you how to safely identify and harvest wild edibles. This approach not only cuts down on food expenses, but also connects you with nature and your local environment in a unique way. Tip 9. Swap skills, not dollars. In a world where everyone has something to offer, skill swapping is a barter system reimagined. Offer your expertise in a particular area in exchange for goods or services you need. This could mean trading graphic design work for professional photography, tutoring for personal training, or cooking meals in exchange for car repairs. It's a creative way to meet your needs without spending, fostering community connections, and valuing skills over currency. Tip 10. Hack your commute for cash. Turn your daily commute from a time sink into a money-making venture. If cycling or walking isn't an option, look into carpooling apps where you can get paid to transport people on your way to work. Alternatively, if you're a cyclist, consider signing up for bike courier services. This strategy not only earns extra cash, but can also save on transportation costs, contributing further to your apartment saving. Tip 11. The capsule wardrobe experiment. Fashion can be a significant drain on your finances. By adopting a capsule wardrobe, you select a small, versatile collection of clothes that all work together, reducing the need for constant new purchases. This minimalist approach to fashion saves money, reduces decision fatigue, and ensures you always look put together. The initial setup requires a bit of investment in quality pieces, but the long-term savings and style payoff are well worth it. Tip 12. Guerrilla gardening for groceries. Guerrilla gardening is the act of gardening on land that you do not have the legal right to cultivate, such as abandoned sites or public areas. It's a form of activism and a way to reclaim land for communal use. While it's important to research and respect local laws, guerrilla gardening can provide fresh produce, beautify neighborhoods, and reduce food expenses. It's a radical approach to sustainability and savings. Tip 13. Monetize your creativity. Your hobbies and artistic skills can be more than just a source of joy. They can also be a source of income. Platforms like Etsy, Redbubble, and Society6 allow artists to sell their work without the need for a physical storefront. Whether it's crafting, painting, digital art, or homemade candles, there's a market for your creativity. It's a way to enjoy your hobbies while contributing to your apartment savings. Tip 14. The art of dumpster diving. While it may not be for everyone, dumpster diving can be an eye-opening way to acquire perfectly good items, from furniture to unspoiled food, without spending a penny. It's important to approach this with respect, caution, and knowledge of local laws and safety practices. Many businesses discard items that are still in excellent condition, and with a bit of cleaning or minor repairs, these finds can either be used personally or sold for a profit. Tip 15. Bank bonuses and financial hacks. Many banks offer sign-up bonuses for opening a new account or switching to their services. These bonuses can range from a few dozen to several $100s simply for meeting specific criteria like setting up direct deposit or maintaining a minimum balance for a few months. It's a relatively effortless way to gain extra money, but it requires keeping track of the requirements and deadlines to avoid fees. Tip 16. Design your own fitness challenge. Gym memberships can be expensive, and fitness should not be a financial burden. By creating your own fitness challenge, using online resources, and taking advantage of public spaces and community classes, you can stay in shape for free. Not only do you save on membership fees, but you also gain the flexibility to exercise on your own terms. It's a win-win for your health and your apartment fund. Tip 17. Lead virtual workshops. In a world where knowledge is a valuable commodity, sharing your expertise through virtual workshops can be a lucrative endeavor. Whether it's yoga, photography, cooking, or web development, there's an audience eager to learn. Platforms like Zoom, Teachable, and YouTube can be used to host these sessions, with participants paying a fee to attend. It's a fantastic way to share what you love while building your savings. Tip 18. Embrace extreme energy savings. Challenge yourself to live as energy efficiently as possible. This means being vigilant about unplugging unused devices, using natural lighting during the day, and minimizing water use. It may involve wearing extra layers instead of turning up the heat, or using fans instead of air conditioning when possible. These small actions can lead to significant savings on utility bills, contributing to your apartment fund. Tip 19. The game show gambit. Participating in game shows or contests is a high-risk, high-reward strategy that requires a blend of knowledge, luck, and sometimes skill. The potential winnings, whether in cash or valuable prizes, can be a substantial boost to your apartment saving. Research shows that align with your strengths and prepare thoroughly to increase your chances of success. Tip 20. A nomadic interlude. If your circumstances allow, embracing a nomadic lifestyle for a short period can dramatically reduce living expenses. This could involve house sitting, staying with friends or family in exchange for help around the house, or even work exchange programs in hostels. It's a bold move that requires flexibility and a sense of adventure but can significantly accelerate your savings efforts. Embarking on these unconventional saving strategies is more than just a means to an end. It's a journey that challenges conventional wisdom, tests your creativity, and broadens your horizon. Each tip not only brings you closer to your goal of renting your first apartment, but also enriches your life with experiences and stories worth telling.